I be back? Probably. I don't know when.
Never say never.
But I don't know when.
When he's 50.
Alright, full disclosure, when I said that back in 2023, I fully expected it was going to be quite a few years, like 5 to 10 years before I was going to get back to Florida again. How wrong I was. Circumstances definitely changed everybody. Welcome to a vlog. That's going to be several parts during the course of my adventure, if you will. We're going back down to Florida. Big trip this year was going to be, it was going to be a group trip. We were all going to be heading over to Indy in May. And, you know, I had on my bucket list, I have like a list of different races, different racetracks that I want to go to. I want to go to the Coke 600. I want to go to the Indy 500, which was going to be this year. Eventually, I wanted to go to a Daytona 500. Would you know, it's going to be this year. We're pulling the 500 double, Daytona 500 and Indianapolis 500. I mean, how crazy is that? So a lot of times when I do these vlogs, I will skip over details and stuff because I'm so enamored with what's going on at the time that I kind of want to give out certain information that, you know, I don't think about at the time. So I wanted to do this little preface before heading out and everything, and giving you guys a little bit of background as to how this came about and what's going to be going down. So this actually all culminated back in December. Two good buddies of mine, you know them, Michael Norman, Dylan Young, they got together, and for a Christmas present, they decided to get me down to Daytona for the 500 week, plus more, which I'll explain in just a minute. Dylan paid for my airfare, Michael paid for my Daytona 500 ticket, Michael's putting me up for the week. I mean, I don't know what I've done to deserve such friends like that, but I mean, man, that it's just completely awesome. And then on top of that, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Today's Monday, February the 10th. I'm going to be flying out of Bradley Airport in Connecticut because for some reason, the airports around me, Albany and Syracuse, they all have where you have to have a connecting flight to be able to get to Florida, whereas if we just drive 2 hours to Connecticut, it's a nonstop down to MCO in Orlando. But we're going to be doing a whole bunch of other stuff during the course of this week. Michael, tomorrow, Tuesday, is taking me to Kennedy Space Center. I'm not a huge space junkie, so having somebody that knows about space stuff like Michael, being able to explain stuff to me and everything, it may give me a greater appreciation for that type of stuff. Wednesday, we're going to then be meeting up with Dylan and his girlfriend Lynn. We're going to Universal Studios Orlando. I'm going to be, for those that may or may not know, if you follow Dylan and Kyle's channel, We the Coasters, which I've plugged here on this channel many times. If you haven't subscribed to them, go subscribe to them. You'll get to see a cameo of me over there. Again, I've already been in several: Hershey Park, Disney World, Universal Orlando back in 2023, Hershey Park last year twice. So if you want to see a cameo of me again at Universal, go on over, subscribe to them. The link to their channel is down in the description. But we're going to be meeting up at Universal Studios Orlando. Second time that I've been there, and I've been on a roller coaster journey. Fall of 2023, I had never been on a roller coaster. The height of roller coasters intimidated me. Dylan has been very patient. He has known what steps I need to take. I've kind of told him what steps I feel I've needed to take. I have slowly been getting more and more confidence in being able to ride roller coasters, more intense roller coasters. Just last year at Hershey Park, you would have seen the vlog where I was with Nick for 3 days, did Candemonium, which was my first hyper roller coaster, and then did Sky Rush, which is probably the most intense coaster I've done so far. We're up in the ante a little bit, not in terms of height, but in terms of maybe intensity, because I will be doing Velocicoaster at Universal Studios for the very first time. And most of the time, whenever I did Candemonium, whenever I did Sky Rush, I was excited and nervous. I am, at this point in time, 100% excited. I'm not even nervous at all. I am really looking forward to seeing what Velocicoaster is like. I've seen some POVs of it. It looks like it's a lot of fun. We're going to be doing Hagrid's again, obviously. Did Hagrid's when I was down there last time. Loved that ride. I haven't decided 100% or not. Depends on circumstances. I might end up doing the Hulk. We'll see. But just the fact 3 years ago, Velocicoaster? Really? No. Past me is saying, are you crazy? Current me is like, it's fine. Let's give it a go. So we're going to be doing that. And then the following day, on Thursday, my buddy Joseph, who you guys would have seen in the Dover vlog last year, he's coming down for a few days starting on Thursday, which is going to be really cool. A big selling point for him and me of going down to Florida at this time is because it is currently cold and snowy, and we don't want to deal with it. No snow and warm weather is a huge selling point. So he's coming on down, and he's going to meet up with us as we're going to be going to SeaWorld Orlando. A big reason for that is because I loved Candemonium, which is a B&M hyper, and Mako is a B&M hyper there at SeaWorld. So really looking forward to trying that out, doing some comparisons from that to Candemonium. There's some other ones there. There's one called Pipeline, where you actually stand up on a roller coaster, and I'm not certain how I'm going to feel about that, but I am going to try and give it a go. We'll see how I feel about it, but I'm going to be trying out some stuff there. I've never been to SeaWorld Orlando before, so that's going to be a brand new experience. And then that Thursday evening, myself, Michael, and Joseph are all going to go to the duels at Daytona. That'll begin our excursion at Daytona for the weekend. Unfortunately, Dylan has to work. He's only going to be out for Wednesday and Thursday at the theme parks with us, but I'm going to really look forward to seeing him at least for those 2 days. Thursday we go to the duels. Friday, obviously, is the truck race that evening. However, we weren't really certain what we were going to do with our Friday morning. Michael sent me a text, and apparently Joey Logano's having a signing somewhere near the Speedway, and Michael is a diehard Joey Logano fan, so we'll be heading over there that morning, doing the Joey Logano signing, and then probably go to the track after that for the truck race. Saturday, we've got the ARCA and Xfinity doubleheader, and of course Sunday is the Daytona 500. Now, when I went down to Daytona last time for a race, it was in 2019 for the summer race, and I only got to go down for the one day. Unfortunately, it rained, and because it rained, I ended up missing out on that because I had the flight back the next day. Ever since then, whenever I end up going to a race, I always schedule that rollover day just in case it rains, because I don't want to pay money going down there for the trip and then end up not being able to see the race. So I am staying over until Tuesday the 18th, so we do have Monday available if indeed it does rain, because Florida and its weather are very unpredictable. As of right now, it looks like we may get some showers, but they will dry up the track really quickly, and we should be able to get the 500 in at this point in time. Again, Florida weather. But that's what's going to be happening during the course of this week. I'm going to try to document as much of it as I can. The Universal SeaWorld vlog will not be like super comprehensive. It won't be really long. I may compile those into one vlog themselves, because a lot of the footage and everything I want to be able to be done over on Dylan's channel with We the Coasters, kind of similar to what I did when in 2023 I was down in Disney and Universal. I covered a bit of stuff, I got some video of stuff and everything, but I left a lot of the content for the most part for Dylan and his channel. But obviously, Kennedy Space Center, I'll get a lot of footage from that. Friday, Saturday, Sunday for Daytona, I'll get a lot of footage for that. Probably get some for the duels as well. Again, I can't believe this is happening. This wasn't even in the works until December. And again, I gotta thank Michael and Dylan so much, because they're the ones that made this possible. Oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna probably see somebody else make a debut here on this channel on the vlog, because apparently Dylan Poteet is gonna be down in Daytona. And we've tried to meet up at certain places, and it's always kind of been a swing and a miss, just not quite able to do it. When I went to Bristol in 2022, Poteet had to go on a vacation to Florida, so he wasn't able to be a part of our crew for that. So we're finally going to get to meet up for the first time. Poteet and I are finally going to get to meet up, so you'll get to see that here on this vlog as well, or one of these vlogs. As I said, it's going to be split up into parts, so that'll be cool. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. Cannot believe that I'm doing the Daytona 500 and Indy 500 in the same year. Are you kidding me? That blows my mind. That blows my mind. It's crazy. All right, so there's your preface. That's what's going down. That's what you're going to see footage of here during the course of this, and more than likely a couple more vlogs, because I don't think I'm going to put it all together. If I put it all together, based off of the last vlog that I did, if I was going to put that all together back in 2023, you were going to have about a 4-hour vlog, and I don't think anybody wants to sit through that. So we'll split it up into parts, and you'll see the beginning of the first part here, more than likely with me arriving at Bradley Airport and making my way to Orlando. So thanks everybody for watching this vlog. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys next time. If you can hear me over the sound of Hank Williams Jr.
What's up?
We're in Florida! So I didn't really vlog much of anything last night, but got in about 11 o'clock, and then we went straight to Michael's inventory thing at Pizza Hut. I'm a Pizza Hut employee now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm on the payroll. I don't know how I'm going to get to work every day flying down from New York to Florida, but I'll make it happen, I guess. And I do have one bone to pick with this guy.
What's that?
I came down from New York to get away from snow and cold and freezing temperatures. And what does he do last night? He puts me in the Pizza Hut freezer.
Yep.
But today is a good day or a bad day, depending on how you like or dislike me, because Michael's sending me up in a rocket. We're going to the Kennedy Space Center, and there is a scheduled lunch today of, what is it, Falcon 9? Falcon 9 SpaceX program. So we'll hopefully be able to see that. And some other stuff too. I said this in the preface of the vlog. I'm not exactly all that knowledgeable when it comes to space stuff. This guy is, so it's gonna be really good having him there to explain stuff to me when I'm just like, huh? He'll help me out.
Maybe.
Maybe. Also, look at his brand new car, the Incan.
I didn't even know that there was the L part was messed up.
Alright, we'll see you when we get to Kennedy Space Center. Kennedy!
Canada!
Everybody knows the rocket's going off because the parking lot is filling up.
Pretty much.
Hey look, it's Michael's backyard in Minecraft. All those rockets.
15 for parking, it looks like.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Being created for the greatest and most complex exploration in man's history.
Plan your day.
Plan your day. In a special way when you try some Carson gum.
Welcome to my backyard.
Your backyard, yep. Yep. I think you have just about this many rockets in your backyard too.
I mean, I have that one. I have these two over here. I could build that one if I really wanted to.
Now you do have a space shuttle in your backyard, and they don't have one out here though.
No, we are going to see it though.
Yep.
Want to go sit inside one of those?
Or inside a capsule
Yeah.
and roast. Would you like to get inside of a grill?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, yep, I got you. I'm coming with you.
And then we'll come back to the VAB, we'll slide underneath it again, we'll pick it up, we'll take it out to the pad, the trip of about 4.2 miles. It'll take us about 7 hours to get there. But during our trip to the launch pad, we'll roll over a specially prepared crawler way. It consists of anywhere from 8 to 12 inches of special rock. Below that is limestone that's about 4 feet thick and compressed to hold the weight of the crawler and the mobile launcher. And then below that,
corner. Flat machine, yellow handrail, American flag, NASA logo, white building that gets in my way every day. Crawler transporter number 2 right there, the one that hauls the heavy load for the SLS or Space Launch Systems rocket. Behind it, they're building a new mobile launcher with a tower on top for Artemis 3, and the other one was left over from the space shuttle days.
Just been told that over there are the bleachers we'll be able to watch the launch from.
We can maneuver our way closer to the front. That's where the doors are. Okay, great.
This is the firing room, launch control for the Apollo missions. This is not a mock-up. These are the very consoles we sat at when men first took off to fly to the moon. The tragedy of Apollo 1 had put us a year and a half behind. We were making up for it in one big leap, and we were doing it with a rocket that no man had ever flown before. It was a few days before Christmas 1968 when Apollo 8 sat on the pad. She was the first of a new kind, a moon rocket. This was the Phoenix, risen from the ashes of Apollo 1. The first Apollo crew did not die in vain. This was to be their testament. You are now in the final minutes before the launch of Apollo 8, right here where it actually happened. Mankind is about to leave his planet behind and journey to another. It is one of those rare moments when history is not being made, destiny is being embraced.
This is launch control, T-minus 3 minutes and counting. We've completed our communications checks with the Apollo 8 astronauts in the cabin, and the communications are go. During this period, once we do get the firing command, the various tanks within the 3 stages of the Saturn V launch vehicle begin to pressurize. We have firing command. The firing command is in. We are now on the automatic sequence, T-minus 2 minutes, 20 seconds, and counting. Our status board indicates that all aspects are ready. Instrument unit is ready, spacecraft ready. Final check of the emergency detection system, that ready light also on. First stage preparations are completed.
All systems remaining okay.
We're on. Ready to go to Conway.
Stand by, Walter. Okay, you're on. All systems go.
1 minute 45 seconds and counting. The first stage liquid oxygen tank has been pressurized, and the pressure is still building up. Coming up in 90 seconds, mark T-minus 90 seconds and counting. The Apollo 8 crew standing by, spacecraft commander Frank Warner, Jim Lovell, Bill Anders. We now report that the liquid hydrogen tank in the third stage is pressurized. 1 minute 15 seconds. All third stage propellants pressurized at this time as we come up on the 60-second mark on the flight team 1. 60 seconds and counting. The vehicle now is completely pressurized. We're coming up on a power transfer shortly. We have the power transfer. We're now on the flight batteries within the launch vehicle. Final reports coming from Frank Borman at this time. Final look at the switch list aboard the spacecraft. 20 seconds, all aspects. We are still low at this time. T-minus 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. The ignition sequence start. The engines are on. 4, 3,
Apollo 8 successfully orbited the moon, and the astronauts returned safely to the Earth. I know. I'm Jim Lovell, and I was one of the crew of this spacecraft, Apollo 8. We were the first men to see the surface of the moon from just a few miles away. But it was the hundreds of thousands of men and women who worked in that team, and the millions of people who supported the mission that really made it possible. That way, I guess, we all went to the moon. Now, on the other side of those doors, you'll find an actual Saturn V moon rocket. It's still the most powerful, the most complex machine ever built. And I guess it's the only one that can take you to another planet. I actually got to fly one on the second flight to the moon called Apollo 13. But that's another story.
foil?
It's a space boat. That's how it was made.
Oh, really?
That's how they made it light work. That's how they made it light.
Oh, okay. Because I noticed back there too, there were some things that had that kind of foil on them as well. That's very kind.
This is going to be interesting. This is another show.
The Luna Theater. Where are they going? Astroland. This is what the astronauts would have been probably transported in, I guess. Look inside. Love the curtains.
Now docked with the command service module mothership, is now ready for its 3-day journey to Venus.
Apollo and tribute. Oh, so that's how they got over there. They go through here. Okay, I see.
Metaphorical white room.
I don't think I would do that well in that kind of a tight space.
No.
As soon as the Eagle reappears, things begin to go wrong. Radio communications break down. Messages to Eagle must be relayed through Mike Collins aboard the command module Columbia. Throughout the crucial final checks, contact with the Eagle keeps dropping out. And Flight Director Gene Kranz inches closer to aborting the mission.
Hey, we got data back. Radar flight looks good.
With the vital computer links temporarily holding, the moment of decision is now.
Okay, all flight controllers, don't go for landing. Retro. Go, I don't go. Guys, go. Control. Go. Telcom, go. NC, go. Ecom, go. Sir.
American, go. Capcom, we're go for landing. Eagle Houston, you're go for landing, over.
Hurtling toward the moon at 3,800 miles per hour, Neil Armstrong notices his checkpoints are all appearing too soon. This means a serious navigation error.
You think you're a little bit long downrange?
At these speeds, 3 seconds long means missing the safe landing zone by 3 miles. Suddenly, the computer starts firing the maneuvering thrusters, jolting the ship back and forth. This has happened in simulations, but never this much, never this violent. The smooth descent is becoming a bumpy ride. Before that is fixed, a problem with the onboard computer. The astronauts have rehearsed for thousands of possible malfunctions, but not this one. It had been considered too unlikely. Seconds seem like hours as everyone struggles to remember the meaning of a 1202 program alarm. The deadline to safely aboard is vanishing fast. 1202 means the Eagle's onboard computer is overloading. This means Houston is blind, unable to make navigation corrections or interpret the data coming from Eagle's computer. Armstrong and Aldrin are on their own. Mission Control decides they can go ahead if the data link doesn't fail again. 1,000 feet, and Neil Armstrong can see that the computer is proposing to put them down at a dangerous place. That landing site is full of boulders. If they land there, they will never take off again. At 350 feet, Armstrong ignores his computer navigation and veers away from the rocky landing site with no time to explain to Mission Control.
Okay, I'll flight control everything tight.
In Mission Control, everybody is stunned. At 300 feet, the Eagle has left its flight plan and taken off at full speed across the face of the moon.
Eagle Houston, it's descent to fuel. Monitor over.
90 seconds of fuel remaining. Now less than 200 feet, and the Eagle is too low to safely abort back into orbit. They call this part of the flight plan Dead Man's Curve. All that's left for Mission Control is to read off the fuel remaining in seconds.
60 seconds. 60 seconds.
The entire moon landing has come down to 2 men and 1 minute.
Forward. 40 down to the hand. And that's 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Back on. Down to the hand. Forward. 50 to the hand. Face down. Forward. Forward to the rifle. Down the hand. On that right. Okay, stop. Roger, tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
A short time later, history is made again.
Good, Neil. We can see you coming down the ladder now.
For one incredible moment, we are one people with one history, watching our destiny unfold. It was a moment shared by an entire world. these first steps, mankind stood on the highest ground, and we saw our planet as our home port in the endless ocean of space.
There was something which was surprising to me. That occurred as I was standing on the surface. Just after we had landed, I'd gone down, standing on the surface and looking at planet Earth for the first time. Seeing the beauty, seeing the finiteness of it, the limits of it, realizing what a shame it was that people were confronting each other on that planet without realizing what it was doing to the planet. It was a very emotional moment for me. I actually shed a couple of tears. Something totally unexpected for an engineer and fighter pilot to be crying quietly up there on the moon.
Mankind had achieved a tenuous foothold in the heavens, and a new and exciting world lay waiting to be explored. The first mission had stayed for only one day, but over the next 3.5 years, 5 more Apollo missions visited the moon, and with each one, we stayed longer, roamed further, and discovered more.
I never thought when I was a kid building rockets, in high school, that we would go to the moon, before the end of the century. I mean, I thought that was something that was way in the future, fantasy.
We've got to understand that as people, we need to stretch. We need to reach beyond our grasp. We need to strive to do things that seem impossible, because in the accomplishment of them, we move society forward.
One of the astronauts has said those hills that we climbed give our children and grandchildren a different perspective, that they see the mountains that we couldn't see. And so what we consider impossible, they're dreaming about.
3, 2, 1.
We have 21 Eagles nest around the Space Center.
So we just took the bus over from, what was it, the Apollo?
The Apollo launch, like the Apollo Center.
Apollo Center, and now we're over here at the.
We're back at
Atlantis.
Well, we're back at the main park.
Yeah.
The main area.
Yeah, the building that we were at before is right there, and then the buses shuttle you to here. We're gonna do the simulator.
Hopefully, it's not too long of a line.
Hopefully, and then we've got the. Wait, were we supposed to? Oh wait, no, Atlantis shuttle launch this way. Michael, you're following me, taking the wrong exit again.
Yeah, listen.
It's a habit, okay?
Yeah, this is cool. I don't know how real that is.
I don't think it's real.
I don't think they put actual.
No. Looks like it's that,
But what we are gonna see for real is the actual
space shuttle. Yes. So, into the Atlanta Center we go. How many people did you say were in there?
7.
7? I assume they've taken a lot of the guts out of it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that doesn't look too cramped for 7 people, but then probably considered they didn't actually have that entire chamber empty like that. Michael's driving. Just at your GPS.
Alright. Oh, this is how it was.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get. So yeah, this is the other one.
Alright. Mario Kart, choose your racers.
I can find the right cameras. I'm pretty sure I can just by knowledge.
Oh yeah, there's pedals. Wow, this would not be a comfortable seat. Not a whole heck of a lot of leg room. What the heck is this? I don't know what this does.
Move your hands in those positions.
That?
Oh, you're repairing the answer?
Oh.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
On your chest, cross your arms over your shoes. All right, get your family together. All right, just make sure you sit up, no laying down, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Blaster.
45.
Did you really? Alright, we're currently out here getting ready for the SpaceX Falcon 9 launch. Starlink. Wait, it's not.
It's Starlink. It's what it is. That's what the Falcon 9 is launching.
Oh, okay. Yep. We've got the Titantron behind us.
Specifically for Cody Lamas.
Yes, specifically for Cody. And
we should do a live stream of it.
How many launches have you?
I witnessed so many. In person, so many. I do, however, want to see the next time they launch humans into space at the Artemis rocket.
Oh, and 2026 is what they told us on the bus. What was it? February 2026? April 2026. It's kind of ironic too that we're seeing this because I noticed yesterday on Facebook, Belding saw a rocket.
Yeah, because they launch also from Vandenberg in California.
Yeah, so
He must be close.
Yep. So he saw a rocket, and we're gonna hopefully see a rocket. Now you said something about cloud cover though. That it may go up past the cloud line before we're able to see it. So hopefully not, because it is, as you can see out there, it is quite cloudy.
It's gonna be that way. Yeah.
It's gonna be right there, straight on that way.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't face us away from it.
They'll be out there. There's some blue sky there. So maybe have a window.
So they said about 30 seconds. Start looking rather than looking at the feed.
At 30 seconds, because that's got delay on it. Okay. Yeah, so they're showing us right now, and they're going to switch over to SpaceX
12
feeds pretty soon.
As soon as that launches and goes out of sight, we're
Alright,
gonna
so
rush,
hopefully we
rush
see it.
back to see it. We're gonna rush back for this launch experience.
Yep. Yeah, the guy that was there was nice. He was like,
nice.
"Hey,
It wasn't
go in
busy
there."
at all.
No, he's like, you shouldn't go in there. You're not going to make it in time to go out and see the launch. So we'll go back in
I
afterwards.
bet that's why he was telling everybody that.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of that they do that because people plan on doing, they get stuck back there. So, all right, hopefully we see it. Sun's bright.
I expect to hear a lot of cheering and clapping.
Got about a minute, 40 seconds.
That's 13 seconds behind them.
T-minus 90 seconds.
Look at the birdie. It's a hawk.
That's the rocket, right? Right there.
Yeah, right. That's
a winged rocket.
That's a hawk.
That's a vulture.
Is it? No,
Yep.
it's not.
That's 100% a vulture.
There it goes. Launching all the gas and jet out of it.
T-minus 1 minute. The rocket is now in startup mode. The computer is controlling the countdown. T-minus 30 seconds. Seconds. 15. All right, you guys ready to do a countdown?
No.
Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, it's going to take a few seconds before we can see it, because remember that rocket has to clear the tree line, but you'll see it in just a moment. Keep looking out where I told you to look.
Here.
Anybody see it yet?
There it is. Through the clouds it goes.
There it goes.
Now you hear it.
It's gonna be some blue.
Hear it?
Yep.
That's about it. That's all we're gonna see of it.
Yep.
Man, I haven't heard that. I don't think you're gonna see any more of it.
SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launching Starlink satellites into orbit.
Awesome.
That's
All
what it
right,
was.
so let's get back to the big screen
Yeah.
since the clouds are obscuring our.
Oh my gosh, that was cool.
And it is.
I don't even care. I don't even care if it's not launching people. It's still a rocket. You're literally watching a rocket get sent up into space. And we got there were some good patches of blue sky where it went up. So
Yeah, so
we were able to
you
get
can
some.
see it before it hit the clouds, and then you can see it right in the clear spot.
We kind of missed
And
a
then you
little bit
heard
because it went behind. We were on just a little too far to the right, so it was over behind the bleachers to start with. But that was cool. All right, we're running in to get to the sim now, the launcher sim. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to film on that because you have to.
Rocket engine at
He's over there talking about the roar. He loved the sound. I did too. That was cool. All right, we're gonna head back in for the lunch simulator. All right, I couldn't film in there, but we just completed the lunch sim. That was good, and I didn't say it to him, but I'm gonna say it. It's better than Disney's Mission Space.
Is it?
Yep. Mission Space is good. Mission Space is good. You can feel the force there. You can feel the G's with the negative G's, but this one is a lot more realistic, and I liked it better. I'm not saying the Spaceship Earth is. Oh, there's something down there. I'm not saying Spaceship Earth is bad, but I'm saying this is better. But then again, you think about it, this is NASA, so of course they're going to be putting more attention to detail on the sim than Disney would be, probably. All right, I think we're getting something to eat now, right? Yeah, we're gonna get something to eat, and then we're gonna just like tie up some. Oh yeah, I'm gonna crash the space shuttle, as he said. So yeah, we'll do that. So now we're in a simulation room where they have different stations. They've got working the robotic arm, landing the orbiter, docking the station. Oh, there's landing the orbiter over here. Michael's gonna try and land it. While he's doing that, I think this is more, yeah, it's docking the station, working the robotic arm, and landing the orbiter. Astronaut Michael.
Huh?
Astronaut Michael. Turbulence. He sees buttons, he must press them. Look at it load in like Google Maps.
Right.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Red, white, and blue parachute, cause America. He's pressing the buttons again. Hey, look at you. Me, I'm not gonna be good at this.
Seth's turn now. They force it on the easiest one for you, so as much as you want to do the hard one, you just got to get the little circle into the diamond. Seth, you need a new screen protector.
I know.
You can't talk because mine obviously is the same. There you go. Come on. I believe in you. You got this.
I believe in Joe Hendry, but he's not going to help me out on this.
Oh, I'm sure he will. Oh, you're getting pushed. Some wins. Come on, you're almost there. Line it up. Line it up. That's not lining it up. There you go. No. You're almost there. Almost there. There you go. There you go. Stay just like that. Oh, you're pitching again. Push the stick forward, and you did it.
I gotta have a timer. It's like people just going like this. It's like, let's go slow. No, so you have it. Stop pressing my buttons.
All right.
Did I get? Oh.
Great job.
I came in faster than you.
Really?
That was me. You were 74. I was 94.
Well, yeah, because you were pointed down more.
Michael's in using the facilities. When he gets out, we're going to be doing the Heroes and Legends United States Astronaut Hall of Fame. It'll probably be the last thing we're going to do here today. Just got done eating at the, the Orbit Cafe. And, you know, I'm usually going to have the usual gripe that, you know, any of these tourist attractions or anything, the food doesn't match up to the price. It was expensive. I got a pulled pork sandwich, but it was good. It was good for what it was. So yeah, this will be the last thing we'll do. The rocket's still hanging overhead. And I believe we can film when we get in there, so I'll show you what's inside.
As the first African-American man to venture into the cosmos, his journey embodies resilience and represents triumph over
And then here is the NASA Astronaut Hall of Fame.
Is there a right here that's gonna cut off half of my face?
Probably, but only, well, if anything, it would have been the simulator because that tipped us backwards.
True. At least we didn't get stuck on it.
That's true. Well, it seems fitting to end the vlog outside of the Hall of Fame, the rockets in the background. This was cool. This was cool. I really appreciate Michael taking me to this because he said it, I don't think it was on the vlog, but he said it perfectly. He said, you come here, you don't really know a whole lot about space, but you leave with a greater appreciation of everything, and that's exactly what it is. Obviously, this isn't an amusement park, but it's a tourist attraction, but the interactive stuff that they have for it being a tourist attraction. I mean, we got here, what, 11 o'clock?
No, but yeah, about 11 o'clock.
About 11 o'clock, and it's, what, 3, 4 o'clock? I mean, that's it's like 5-6 hours of stuff to be able to do. That's really good. That's really good. Yeah. Plus, we got to see a rocket go off, which...
Now, I wish it would go off now. It's a little more clear.
Yeah, right. I mean, look at this. Look, it was cloudy when we look at it. Look at it. It's all blue. There's not a single cloud up there.
And it feels nice.
What the heck? We could have watched it all the way up.
All the way up.
All the way up. But nonetheless, definitely really cool to be able to sit at Bendy here. This is well, this would be the furthest east that I've been in Florida.
Pretty much on the coast.
Yeah, right on the coast.
Not at the beach.
Right on Cape Canaveral. And yeah, this was cool.
Now we're gonna have an hour and a half journey home.
Hour and a half journey home and then just chill. Because we only had like what, 4.5 hours sleep?
And tomorrow's a big day.
Tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow we meet up with Dylan and Lynn. We go to Universal. Hopefully this guy gets Hagrid's for the very first time. He's excited. I'm probably more excited for him being excited because
I'm just hoping. I've lost a lot of weight since the last time I went there.
I want you to be able to ride that so bad because it's really fun.
I'm gonna try not to eat anything because I'm so bloated. Maybe I'll be able to squeeze in.
Yeah, I would say probably don't eat anything really big before you get on a roller coaster. Yeah, because when I went to Hershey Park the first time, I didn't go in pandemonium because we'd just eat, and that probably was the right thing to do. I got you. So we're gonna head back to Michael's car, head back to his house.
It's gonna take an hour and a half.
Yeah, and just chill.
So I could just drive for me.
I could drive for you. I can't count how long it'll take for us to get back.
No,
we'll miss a few exits here
I'm not
and there.
trusting you with my GPS. I'm not trusting you to drive my car.
But this will probably be like one whole vlog, and then Universal will be a whole vlog, just because I don't want to put together 4 or 5 hour vlogs.
Well, you're about to. I'm going to say your whole trip. You got.
Well, I know that. I'm gonna split into parts.
Yeah, well, I know. I'm just saying. You got today. You got tomorrow at Universal. Thursday
Then
at both SeaWorld
and the
Daytona.
duels.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Daytona.
Yep.
Not to mention Friday, meeting Joey Logano.
Yep.
If we get there early enough.
Yeah,
You should.
we're gonna go
At
to
8 o'clock.
I don't know why he wants to go see Joey Logano when he could see Chase Elliott across town or Denny Hamlin the day before.
No. Like, I don't want Denny Hamlin to win. I could care less if Denny Hamlin wins. I hate him. I don't really care that much for Chase Elliott, but I still don't. But I don't mind him winning races.
Yeah.
I would much rather Chase win than Denny.
I had to watch Denny win at Dover last year, which was sad. But yeah, that's gonna do it. There's the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Center in the background. Any last words, Michael?
This was fun. I'm told you that this would be a hell of a trip. And starting off on the right foot.
It definitely is.
Hey, look, I see my car.
You do?
Yeah.
I know.
Right by the Jeep. See right there?
Right by the... Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
Especially because there's somebody behind me.
Oh yeah, there is. You should be able to see around the trash can though.
Yeah,
Should be okay.
There's an empty space next to me, so.
Yeah. Alright, that's gonna do it here for day 1 of the vlog.
Hey, look, a ditch. I should go following it.
You should. I'll film it this time. There it goes.
I would laugh if I stepped in it and actually
Actually fell. Carmen would be like, no.
Carmen would be like, wait, you said what?
But that's gonna do it. I love the breeze. Breeze is nice. It's so warm down here. I want to live down here, at least until like April. Then I'll go back up to New York when it's hot again. But
summer, just a winter home.
Just a winter home. Darn right. Not a flake of snow to be seen. All right, that does it for this vlog. Thanks everyone for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow for day 2.